session. I hope you had a good evening. Oh, there's a little emoji came up there. There's emojis below. Oh, thumbs up. Hope you had a good time. Hearts. Oh, it's nice and pretty. It's all pretty in the red background and the thumbs and the hearts. And a little bit of fireworks. I don't know what the last one was. Maybe that again. I don't know what it was. Anyone want to come up and say hello? And just talk about what they've experienced this evening? You need to put your hand up, which is on the right. Actually, I was saying you've got your hand up. Actually, it's on the right-hand side. It should be at the top. I'm assuming it's still at the top. Hand up, raised hand. Kathy, you're in the house. Here's Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Welcome.
Oh, I have to put this on, don't I? Oh, okay.
Tell us about your evening.
Just very, very enjoyable. I didn't even realise that the time was kind of learning a lot of things, finding out a lot of things. And today I was going to do a blog, but I wanted to come here first and learn and find out some things. So thank you very much, everybody.
What was the discussion?
The long form blog. So just like learning things because, I'm just not really a writer and I want to learn how to do these things a little bit more and engage people, which I think I've learned a few tricks this evening.
Excellent. Has anyone from the long form blog coming to join us? Put your hand up if you're up for it. Come to the stage. While Kathy's here as well.
I should go away now.
No. Stay here. Here. Let me hopefully. Oh, unless I've lost you. Sorry, Kathy. It took you off. I've only got space for two. Sorry, that wasn't intentional. Hello, Stuart. You want to put your camera on?
My camera switched itself off.
Yeah, it always does. Hello, welcome.
Hello. No, I only got up because I was on one of the co-hosts for the long-term blogging. So, a good evening. So, thank you very much.
What did you? It was busy your table, I noticed.
It was. Well, because we're all kind of long-term, long-form people. I guess people stayed in the conversation. So, and a really good mix of people who have blogs from different artistic spheres as well. So, Kathy, musician or working with bands, and then a poet, visual artists, people involved in literature writing in other ways. So lots of discussion.
Would you come back and do it again? It sounds like it was popular.
No, that subject we were doing again, but certainly talking around. I guess the thing for us, the three of us who set it up, the thing is looking at writing as artists and things like that. So I guess the relationship between different forms and the usefulness of that, having other forms and other ways and what that space creates in terms of your main practice. And then also about reaching out to audiences. So I guess those things are interesting to discuss in terms of how we develop those, how we work with them, how useful it is for us, how useful it is for our audiences, or motivations. So that could be an interesting kind of. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks very much for coming, and hope to see you again. There's a few thumbs up going up there, I saw, just one or two. Does anyone else want to come up and talk about their table or their experience this evening? Thanks, Richard. Stuart. Anyone else? No? Nobody's wanting to chat tonight? I'm going to give you one more thing. Oh, Allison's here. Hello, Allison. The wonderful Allison. How's your experience tonight, Allison? Don't forget your...
Hello, John.
Hello. How was your evening?
What a great evening. So I spent the first maybe hour and 20 minutes with Marike talking about transformational fiction and fan fiction, and learnt a hell of a lot about the world of fan fiction and how it started with e-zines and actually is pretty sophisticated now, and a big thriving culture. So that was fantastic to really dive into that world. And then I popped over to Mikey's table to caught the tail end of a conversation there halfway through. They were listening to a piece and then kind of visually unpicking it and kind of bringing it to life in different ways, and then got to turn inwards and listen to the music of our own bodies, which for me was particularly interesting, given that I'm 2 weeks off of giving birth and having that kind of quite different biorhythm inside me. It was a really lovely opportunity to sit and check in and think about the music of my own internal physiology. So 2 very different tables, but absolutely fantastic. And I can't believe how quickly the time's gone. How can it be 9:05 already? But a big thank you to the table hosts, because it was just great conversation, and everyone that I got to meet on the tables. Brilliant.
Thank you. Are you going to come back? You're not giving birth?
I'll come back. I'll bring the baby. We'll both join in.
We'll see you before the birth. We'll see you this side of the birth. Both sides.
Both sides.
Table. So table 9 will be Ali giving birth on. Thanks, Ali.
Educational.
Thank you very much. Mikey, would you like to come up with someone? Why don't we? I'm going to bring. Let's get you up to the stage if I can get my. I'm just seeing what the transformation in fiction is going to be like. Hello, welcome.
Hi. So the past hour we talked about fan fiction, the culture and history behind it, and also the difference about imagining different worlds in the published world, and that is different in the digital world where everything is written for free. And there was a hijack, and we talked a bit about talking online, how to interact in online groups, and especially with differing opinions. And I think there was also a little bit of Brexit in there, so it was a very diverse conversation today.
Did you enjoy it? Did it go as you expected?
I was a bit surprised by the topic switch, but I did have fun. And I think the people also enjoyed it, so I'm...
Going to try and do it again?
Maybe.
Not sure.
Not sure yet. I'd have to come up with a good new topic.
Yeah, not the same topic.
If people are still interested in it, sure.
Thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Did you have a good night?
It's good to be back. I'm so glad to be here again with everyone.
Well, I hope to see you next week.
Community. Yes.
Yeah. You're hosting next week? I don't know. Are you hosting next week?
No.
No, fair enough. I see Mikey's here still. Mikey, do you want to come and talk about your table and see how that went? I'll invite you to the stage. And thanks very much. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye. You need to put your microphone, your camera on, Mikey.
There we go. Hey, John. This is all very professional. I like this. Coming to the stage.
Welcome. How was your night?
That was my first time, and enjoyed it. It was the table that I ran tonight was a bit of a spin-off from a course that I'm running in New York, but from London online, called Music, Healing and Deep Listening. And I realized in that class that I do a lot of talking, and I thought that here what would be nice is to some of the topics that we speak about to actually have space to explore them. So I like it to be I thought it would be nice to experiment with it being a creative space. So half of it being myself and anyone who wants to join creating and making, and then a chance to sort of reflect on it. And some really unexpected things came up, which was wonderful. And what was really fantastic is that so Tamara, who was in Buffalo in the US, was there, and Allison came, and Tamara is a birth doula, and so she
birth doula.
Well, she guides babies into the world and the mothers who are birthing them. And she's an acupuncturist, and she does sound baths and sound healing. And so, that was just a beautiful conversation that came up between them, which was wonderful. And then we had a session of listening and drawing and writing, and we listened to some sound, and then we listened to our bodies, and it was really wonderful to have a space to do that. And one thing that made me think of is it reminded me of being at the Edinburgh Fringe, because I was really aware that at the same time as what was a wonderful time I was having in Boomba, aware that there was all these other fantastic things going on, that I was aware of them going on, but I couldn't go and see them. And I always found that frustrating at Edinburgh Fringe. I always thought, I want to come here without performing, without having to do anything, so that I can just go and enjoy it at the table. So, yeah, I guess that's what happened.
Will you be doing it again next
festivals?
week?
Yeah, I'll be here. I don't know whether it'll be identical, but I'm gonna think about it. And
excellent. It's that's really. I mean, I think that the Allison and your friend, not your friend, but
Tamara
from that about the birth. I mean, that's perfect discussion festival. That is just perfect. Like two completely opposite things happen at the same time, and it's impossible to believe that's going to happen. But that's what keeps happening. These little surprises, and it's it warms my heart. Actually, it makes it all worth it. Those moments. Is Tamara still here?
To you, John.
Thank you. I don't know if anyone else would like to come up. Would anyone else put their hand up? No? Okay, so we'll call it a night then. And thanks very much for coming. I'm going to switch this off, and then you just go back to your tables. And I hope you can come next week. And yes, so this is the first night of the discussion festival this season. Or there's a chat. So the one thing goodbye. And thank you very much, guys. And come again. And you'll be back to your tables when I end this session. Take care. Thanks very much. Bye.